Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am playing along with my friends Jessica, Natalie, and Sarah. We are working on cherry challenges, and let me go see what my challenge was and who hosts it. I'll be right back. So I am doing the 3 in a row challenge. It's like a tic-tac-toe type challenge, and it is hosted by Flasher Cherry Crush. I think that's right. And I'm going to have a link down in the description below, not only to that specific challenge, but I will also have a link to all my products that I'm using and also to my friends that are playing along for this hop. So I have this picture. It is of this spire that is in Dublin. And I guess the story is that it was extremely expensive to make, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. So there you have it. And I can't remember if it's I think it's in the north, or maybe it's in the south side. It's in one direction of the city, and then the other direction. So like if it's in the north side, the south side, people say it's the Stiletto in the Ghetto. So that's their little nickname for it, because it's kind of a rougher neighborhood and it's this really high spire. So yeah, it's called the Stiletto in the Ghetto, and that is the title of my page. So the tic-tac-toe that I am connecting today is splatters and pink and a floral paper. So you can see I have my green and white floral paper, and then I also have that pink check that I brought into my layout, and I tore both of them, and I'm putting them both on my craft cardstock, and I'm popping them both up on either side, up on the top and the bottom, but I am leaving like a 1/2 inch border at the top and bottom as well. And then I also am rolling up the edges of these torn pieces. So I'm going to put my photo down here, and I'm going to add some pom-pom trim here. And I went ahead and cut off one of the little pom-poms because it was acting weird. Here I'm going to use some tape, which I put the tape on the trim. Stupid. Don't try to do that. Just put it on your paper and then put your trim on top of it. It was so stupid. And then I also put glue on it. I usually use dots to put down my trim, but I don't have any more. So I am having to make do with what I got. So I'm just using some tear tape, and then I also put glue on it and say a little prayer and hope that it stays. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in. And then once that is all done, I'm going to put my photo on my layout. And then I'm going to actually pop that up on another layer. So I'll have to put double little foam squares on one side, and then single foam squares on the other side, so that I get even thickness. There we go. So there's my Stiletto in the Ghetto. I just love saying it. It's so funny. And here I had to ask Siri how to spell both of them just to make sure that I have it right. I was pretty sure I knew how to spell Ghetto, but I did not know how to spell Stiletto. So you can tell where my priorities are. If maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't even know my own priorities. Anyway, so here I'm going through my alpha that I have with this collection. This is the Sunny Blooms collection from American Crafts, or from Pebbles, which is also American Crafts. And I did not have enough letters in my green little letters. So I pulled out some of these white letters here, and I'm going to do Stiletto up here in the white letters on top of the green floral. And I hope it comes across. It's a little busy, but I think it comes across okay. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's hard to get perfection when we're scrapbooking. So then I'm just gonna write in the, and then I'm gonna do Ghetto in the green letters. Those ones are kind of hard to read because it's they're shiny. So yeah, they're not the best to read. So once I am done with that, I think that I'm going to start embellishing. And I did finally get in these Sunny Blooms ephemera. I got the icons and the journal ephemera, and so I'm just gonna go through those and see what I can use. I was gonna use I wanted to use a house because on both sides of the street are some big buildings, and so I thought, hey, might as well use a house. Anyway, I'm pulling out anything I think that I can use and putting it right there in the center of my page just so that I have a little pile to go to. I'm trying to grab all the flowers, and then I have a little postage stamp, a bird, a bow, a tree, just a bunch of random stuff. And now here I'm going through the same thing. I think I'm going to fussy cut that house because it's a little bit a better size than that huge one. And just continuing to go through those. Now I'm going to open the journal ones. And here is where I think, man, I should have opened these journal cards before I stuck everything down because they look like they're pretty good for layering. Like they would have been good for layering stuff on. But, oh well, I didn't. So, moving on. So here I'm just going through everything. A lot of this stuff doesn't work with this layout just because Sunny Blooms is more of a spring line, and it's all about growth and gardening and growing and beautiful spring days. Well, when I was in Ireland and Scotland, I only saw the sun once. I was there for a week, and I took a picture of the sun while I was there because it was the only time. It was the last day that we were there in the afternoon, and the sun finally came out. So I can't use very many sunny days type words on these pages. But I love the collection and I love all of the stuff in it, so I use it. I mean, there's certain things that are specific, like, you know, happy sunny days or grow this way or whatever, but that won't work. But, you know, the more generalized stuff, I can just go ahead and use it. I did go off camera after I built up my ephemeras. I did go off camera and put everything down, and now I'm adding the last of my little birdie flowers, and I'm just gonna put those there where you see. Here I'm grabbing from my stash some close to my heart flowers to add there. I've been trying to use up my stash, not use up, I don't think that can ever happen, but I've been trying to use some more stash. Here I have this twine sitting on my desk, and I'm just going to tape it onto the back and then tie a bow onto the front. Here I was looking for tape, and I just grabbed some washi tape. I hope that it stays. We all know that washi tape isn't the best for staying stuck on things, so I hope that it stays. I would staple it, but since my layers are up on pop dots, it wouldn't make sense to staple it. So what do I have here? Okay, I have a little heart from my stash, heart clip. Here I have some black soot splatters. Oh, first I'm going to add my journaling, and then I'm going to add those black soot splatters from the black soot spray, distress oxide spray. That is definitely one thing that I will link down below in the shop. So here I am just splattering away with my nozzle here, and then I'm gonna add some bigger elements. And then I decide, man, I still want something. That's not good enough. It's not enough. So here I grab some of these crystal jewels, and I'm going to add 3 separate little areas where it's just, I'm adding 3 crystals. So I'm adding one, there's 3 different sizes, small, medium, large. I'm adding one of each to each of these 3 little clusters. I had to go and find some large ones because they didn't want to come out. But there we go. And I think that's it. I kept thinking I want more, but there wasn't really more I could do. So here come the close-ups. Don't forget to check below my friends playing along. Natalie, Sarah, and Jessica are all doing their own cherry challenge. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching today. Until next time.